Welcome back to our channel, man. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in to Shay and Trav. Listen, this video here, we're talking about relationship do's and don'ts. Shay and I, we've been married, what, 14 years?
14?
No.
We've been dating for 14 years. And we've been married for 7.
Been married for 7 and dating for 7, so for a total of 14 years. So I like to think we know a little bit about how to keep a relationship together. And so here's some things we picked up over the years of do not do these things, and things we picked up that you should do these things. Make sure you do these things, right?
Yeah, right.
All right, so here's the first don't. The first don't is do not ridicule your partner. Don't put them down in any kind of way. You want to always build them up and make them feel encouraged and motivated, and don't put them down. Don't talk about them physically. Yes. Don't talk about them mentally.
Because women, we are emotional people, and so we take everything personal. And I mean, Travis, he just don't have time for it.
Yeah.
I mean, he just doesn't have time for me to put him down. He's too busy with work and too many other things.
And too many people always in your ear, ready to criticize you anyway. So you need your partner to not be that one person who criticizes you, but quite the other. Here's an example of what you don't want to do, right? Check it out.
Oh my goodness.
Hey baby, welcome home.
What is that smell?
Oh, I had tried to cook some meatloaf.
No, it smells like sewage in here. Did you take the trash out?
Oh man, I forgot I had been looking for jobs.
No, you look for jobs?
Yeah, I've been looking for jobs, trying to hope some open up.
Did you find a job?
No, not today. Nobody called.
Nobody. I mean, you've been off of work for at least 2 weeks.
I know, man, but it's hard. I'm just trying to find something, but it's tough.
So you just sit at home, look for jobs, and it's a stanky place.
Well,
it stinks in here.
I mean, it is a job to look for a job because you gotta, be actively searching.
Did you fix the sink?
I tried to, but I wasn't able to. So I think I'm about to call the plumber to come out. I think the job is kind of bigger than what I can do.
Oh my goodness, you are so dumb. You can't simply fix a sink.
I mean, I'm not a plumber.
But you're a man. You're supposed to be able to know how to fix it.
I mean, we didn't come with a manual on how to fix stuff. I mean, that's why you have different specialties.
I don't know. I just feel like you are just a waste of a man. You're dumb. What? You can't fix stuff. You can't keep a job.
Honey, really?
Okay, come on. I'm done. Whatever. Oh my goodness.
What are you doing? Why are you stopping?
I'm tired.
You're tired?
Yes.
It's your dumb-minded thinking. Of course you're going to be tired. It's called working out. You told me that you wanted to lose weight after the first child. You didn't work out. You had the second child, said, I want to lose 10 pounds. Come to the gym and you do a half job of working out.
I'm tired.
You're tired? No, you're just lazy. That's what it is. You're not tired, you're lazy. You don't finish nothing you start. You're just a quitter, man. Start. Come on. Huh? You're lazy, girl. You don't do nothing right. Nothing right. How do we even get together? I mean, you have no work ethic.
Yeah, I'm just tired. I normally work out when I come to the gym. It's just today's just not the day.
You only come to the gym.
I do sometimes. I'm too tired to.
What?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. Don't be sorry.
I'm sorry.
Work hard. Just lazy. That was an example of what you don't want to do. In that scene, you saw him talking about her weight. Yeah. You saw him putting her down. He called her dumb, called her lazy. I mean, those are absolute don'ts, right?
Right.
Because you won't get the best out of your partner by putting them down consistently. People need positive reinforcement in order to bring the best out of them.
Yeah.
And that's what you want out of your spouse. You want them to be at their best so that you guys can have the best relationship. So, again, keep that in mind. These are things you don't want to do.
Alright, so the next don't is don't put your spouse down to other people. We as women, we love to talk, but our conversation should not involve putting our partner down, putting our spouse down to another person. Not to your mama, not to your best girlfriend, because these people, they would not forget this. It'll be 2 years later, and they'll say, remember you told me he did this, or she did that?
Baby, don't put your business in the streets.
Don't do it.
It'll stay in the streets.
Right.
Even when y'all have made it up and y'all moved on, that person that you told your business to, they haven't moved on.
Right.
So when the person you talking about come around them, they'll be like, I remember what you did.
Yeah, and so they'll never forget. So the point is, you know, keep your relationship between you two.
Between you two, absolutely. Check this one out.
Hello?
What's up, Jay? What's going on, man?
What's up, man? What's going on with you?
Man, look, man. Remember I was telling you about my wife the other day?
I'm not that again.
Man, look, man. Let me tell you what she did now, bro. I mean, man, like she can't do nothing right, man. I come to the bathroom trying to take a shower, almost slip on some hair on the shower floor, bro.
Weave?
Man, look, weave, all natural hair weave, real hair, all kind of hair.
For the wigs, you know how to get everything wigs.
Man, look like slipping bell, man.
Look at the bright side. At least she can cook, man. As long as you got a woman that can cook.
Oh, well, look, she can't even do that.
Oh, come on, man.
She can't even do that. Let me tell you, man, the other day, man, she tried to fix some spaghettis. Them junk tastes like spaghetti yos out the can, bro.
I wouldn't say spaghetti. They're kind of hard to cook, man. You know, you gotta get that sauce just right.
Man, they had no sauce, no meatballs, or nothing. I tried to be nice. I didn't want to say nothing, bro.
What you say to her?
I mean, I was sitting there eating, bro, and was gagging the whole time, like.
So you ate the spaghetti?
I had to swallow it whole. I couldn't even chew. I just had to and swallow, bro.
I gotta go to the gym when I come back.
That's what I should have said, man. But it was, you know, we were trying to have some family time and eat, man. So I just had to just boss that junk down, man.
Well, listen, you know, you gotta give her A for effort. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well,
At least she tried. You know what I'm saying?
she need to try a little hard, baby. She need to
She
try.
can try. As long as she can try, I mean, listen, you can't be mad about that.
Oh, hey, look, man. I think I heard her coming down the hallway, man. Let me go.
You know,
Okay, all right, bro.
all
All right, talk to you later.
right.
So this next one right here is highly important. It's don't push your partner's buttons on purpose. I.e., don't irritate your spouse intentionally. Okay? And so, for example, this is something that you can do that can be very irritating and push the person's buttons on purpose. Always comparing them to somebody else and they never measure up in that example. You always comparing them to somebody else's husband. Or you always comparing them to somebody else's life. Like, so-and-so and them just bought a house. Why we ain't bought a house yet? Right. Or so-and-so and them just bought a car. Why we ain't bought a car yet? So-and-so and them got a dog. We don't have a dog. It's just us. You know, it's like, look, stop doing that. You don't want to do that, right? Because you make your partner feel like they don't measure up, like they're not good enough, like you made the wrong decision whenever you picked them. And so it makes them feel low and kind of question themselves. And so you want to always encourage them and motivate them and make them feel like you made the best decision whenever you chose to be with them.
So the next one, make sure that you are not holding grudges against your partner. When they ask for forgiveness, forgive them. Take time out for yourself and to maybe think about it, whatever you need to do. But before you are ready to start the next day or whatever you need to do, forgive first.
Absolutely. Look, in a relationship, you should have forgiveness on deck. I mean, you should be able to quickly forgive easily and readily because you're bound to offend the person that you're with. It's just inevitable. It's going to happen. I'm going to say something wrong. I'm going to do something wrong. Yeah. She's going to say something wrong. She's going to do something wrong. So we can't hold that grudge. We can't keep bringing it up over and over again. We can't keep beating them over the head. Remember that time when you said so-and-so? Remember that time when y'all had supposedly forgiven each other about it?
Right.
You got to put that in the past and just keep moving forward because that's how you keep a relationship moving
So this last
forward.
one that we're going to talk about is always make decisions with your partner. So everything that you do, especially when you're married, if everything that you do, all the decisions that you make is going to affect both of you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so remember that you guys are a team, right? She's your teammate, he's your teammate, and you guys are trying to win at this thing called a relationship. And so in order to win, you got to consult and communicate with each other. You know, just like if you're playing football or you're playing basketball and you see the point guard calling out plays, what is he doing? He's communicating with his teammate. He's telling them, this is what we're going to try to do to win this game.
Right.
That's the same thing that you do in a relationship. Let me talk with you first before I make this call or this decision because why? I'm trying to win at this thing called marriage, this thing called relationship.
So for instance, if you want to go shopping, like us ladies like to do, make sure that you let your spouse know. Don't just take $200, $300 from the account and go shopping. Let him know so when you get home with all your bags, he won't say, what is going on? Did he kill your vibe?
Kill your vibe. Kill your vibe.
So,
it's like, dude.
make sure that y'all are consulting with one another and that everything is okay before you go and spend money. Because I know money is a huge issue in relationships.
Huge issue in marriage. I was reading recently, actually, that monetary issues are one of the biggest reasons why people divorce.
Yeah, I can believe that.
You can believe that because it's true. Because you want to talk with your spouse and get your finances together and make sure that you guys are not going outside the budget or stretching yourself thin, right, and putting yourself in a bad predicament. It's just important to talk and make sure that you guys have a clear understanding on where your finances are.
Yeah, that's right. So we hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share and leave comments. We love reading all of your comments. And until next time, we'll see you in the next video.
See ya. Peace.
Bye. That was good. I like that. We were a great partner.
Yeah, let's see.